I'm sure today will be only the first of many proud, successful moments for you. So today, congratulations and best wishes for all of your tomorrows.
Class of 2021, you did it. It's been a long year, full of many challenges, but you got through it, and we're all very proud of you. Congratulations on this huge accomplishment.
Congratulations, PVCC graduates. I and the rest of the faculty are so proud of all of your hard work and know that you will have extraordinary futures.
Congratulations. I wish you continued success in 2021 and beyond.
Hey, class of 2021, it's Kemper. On behalf of the Admissions and Advising Center, we wish you the best on your future plans, your future dreams, and all the good you'll continue to do in this world. Congrats!
Hello, my name is Frank Friedman. I'm the president of Piedmont Virginia Community College, and on behalf of the College Board, the faculty, the staff, and the administration, it is my pleasure to welcome you to what must be the most unusual graduation in the history of the college. We would normally be in John Paul Jones Arena, holding a live graduation in front of thousands of our graduates, friends, and family. Unfortunately, as we all know, this past year has caused us to make many changes to our lives, and this graduation is just one more change. So what are we doing here? Well, students, your graduation is a very important event. We did not want it to go by without recognizing our graduates and celebrating with them. In fact, our faculty and staff, who are really your partners in education, they wanted to be a part of your graduation and celebrate with you. So here we are, doing the best we can with a virtual graduation and later today, a drive-through graduation. First thing I need to do is to recognize the committee that put this graduation together. The chair of the committee was Dean Andrew Renshaw, and the members were Ann Allison, Susan Brooks, Jenny Koster, Becky Parkhill, Jeannie Peritelli, and Allison Ray. They've really done a fantastic job of putting together something unusual, but something very important. Normally at this time in the graduation, I introduce the graduates to the audience. Well, we can't quite do that this time, so I just want to give a recognition to the fact that our graduates are such a diverse and unique group of people. I give a special shout out to our graduates who are the first in their family to graduate from college. What an accomplishment. I recognize that almost all of our graduates worked while they were going to college in order to afford their higher education. We recognize today those graduates who are parents and even some who are grandparents. You see, a Piedmont Virginia Community College student has to fit their education in around all of their life responsibilities. We also recognize that many of our graduates have overcome significant barriers to getting their education. We salute those who are active duty military and those who are veterans. We salute those graduates who were born outside the United States and for whom English was not their first language. Our graduates are a very hardworking and very diverse group. Community colleges are often called the People's College or Democracy's College. And I want to focus just a moment on that word democracy as I share some thoughts with you. Now, most of our graduates came to college thinking about a job, a career, and making money. There's nothing wrong with that. But a higher education is more than that. All of you have heard us talk about civic engagement at PVCC. What we mean by that is we're preparing you to be members of this great democracy. We are preparing you to be informed and engaged citizens. We don't offer a class in citizenship, but it's actually thread throughout our curriculum. We want you to recognize that you're not just here to earn money, that you're preparing to work with your neighbors, with your community, with your city, with our nation to help it move forward. As my generation steps away and your generations become the leaders of our communities and our nation, I encourage you, graduates, to be a part of the solution rather than merely complaining about the problems. Civic engagement means educating yourself on the issues, whether it be homelessness, immigration, racism, or climate change. Think critically. Evaluate what is said by politicians and by pundits. Listen to the arguments on both sides of an issue before you make up your mind. And once you do make up your mind, get engaged. Vote, volunteer, join an organization, work for the change you believe in. Your college education has prepared you not only to earn a living, but to think and to lead. It's now up to you. If you can do all that, then I know your PVCC education will have been a great success. Graduates, congratulations. We are so proud of you, and we wish you best wishes for a great future. It is now my honor to introduce our graduation speaker, Governor Ralph Northam. Ralph Northam is the 73rd governor of Virginia. He began his political career in 2008 when he was elected to the Virginia Senate, and he served in that body until 2014. He was then elected a lieutenant governor and served from 2014 to 2018, and was then elected governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Governor Northam is a pediatric neurologist. He was educated at the Virginia Military Institute and the Eastern Virginia Medical School. From 1984 to 92, he served as a United States Army medical officer in San Antonio, Washington, D.C., and in Germany, where he treated evacuated casualties from Desert Storm. Governor Northam approaches public service with the same passion he brought to his military and medical service. He is committed to working with leaders from both parties to build a Virginia that works better for every family, no matter who they are or where they live. It is now my great honor to introduce Governor Ralph Northam.
Hello, Piedmont Virginia Community College class of 2021. I'm Virginia Governor Ralph Northam. I want to first say congratulations. You have all reached an important milestone in your lives, and you are here today because of your preparation, hard work, and sacrifice. Community colleges play a unique role in our education system, ensuring that Virginians can get skills training and take foundational classes without having to travel far from home. And we rely on our community colleges to help ensure that higher education is both affordable and accessible, no matter who you are or where in the Commonwealth you live. While Piedmont has certainly prepared you to join the workforce or continue your education at a four-year institution, this last year has also prepared you for your next chapter in unexpected ways. The COVID-19 pandemic upended our lives and our expectations, and that includes the college experience. Virtual or hybrid classes have become the norm, and today I'm speaking to you virtually instead of joining you on campus. We can all agree that the past year has been difficult for everyone. It would be easy to dwell on what we've missed out on during this pandemic, but I think it's more productive to focus on what we've learned. Whether you realize it yet or not, you have become more resilient. You have persevered through a time of incredible uncertainty. And despite the challenges that this past year might have put in the way of your education, here you are today graduating. The world you are entering will be very different from the one you expected and planned for, but you are better equipped to handle those changes than you may think. We have learned this past year that things happen that are outside of our control, but we have also figured out how to adapt. And it's important that we continue to remind ourselves that we have control over how we respond. Those are life lessons that will serve you well as you move forward. We don't know what lies ahead. We all hope to return to a more normal life. But whatever happens, thanks to Piedmont, you now have the education and tools you need to create opportunity and embrace your future. Even after you graduate, there will be a vast network of resources available to you, and I encourage you to take advantage of them. What you do next is up to you, so aim high. You can be whatever you choose to be, and in addition to finding a good job, you will also be in a position to help set the future course for all of us. That's my charge to you today, to use your power and your abilities to focus on the common good and take on the problems you see in the world. And finally, I also want to applaud your parents, your families and loved ones, and especially your teachers. They have all worked hard to help you get to where you are today. Please thank them and pat yourselves on the back as well. You've earned it. On behalf of our great Commonwealth, I wish you all the best and look forward to seeing the many great things you will do in the years to come. Once again, congratulations, and please stay safe.
Thank you, Governor Northam, for those inspiring words. We're so glad you were able to join us today. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to a very special part of our ceremony, awards. The end of the academic year is award season at PVCC. And although we have given out many awards to our very deserving faculty, staff, and students, I'm just going to highlight a few. First, let me talk about Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is the International Honor Society for two-year colleges. It recognizes outstanding students for scholarship, leadership, and fellowship. As a way to provide recognition to these Phi Theta Kappa members, Virginia participates in the All-State Academic Teams program. This year, 3 students from PVCC were named to the All-Virginia Academic Team. They are Gustavo Guevara, Yanir Haim, and Trent Zacalares. In addition, Yanir was selected as a top 10 All-Virginia Academic Team member. Congratulations, Gustavo, Yanir, and Trent. Well done. Next is the award for the PVCC Distinguished Student. This award is given to a student who demonstrates exemplary service or leadership within the college or in other activities in the service region and beyond. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Student Award you've already met. It is Yanir Haim. Yanir is the president of Phi Theta Kappa, the president of the Creative Writing Club. He's involved in the International Student Club, and he is a member of our Student Government Association. Yanir is recognized for his efforts to energize and to engage all of the PVCC community. Congratulations again, Yanir. The Patricia N. Buck Distinguished Service Award is given to a PVCC employee for imaginative and distinguished leadership or service within the college or in professional activities outside the college. I am very pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Amanda Key. Amanda is the coordinator of the Student Financial Resource Center. Amanda began her career at PVCC working in our Network to Work program from October of 2016 until January of 2019. She was then selected as the initial coordinator of the Student Financial Resource Center. Amanda is a true advocate for students. She is there as a listening ear, and she does not stop searching for resources to help students whenever students need that help. She provides a needed service with a very personal touch. The student who nominated Amanda said that if it wasn't for her touching base, encouraging her, or finding help when she needed it, she could not have continued during this pandemic. Isn't that an incredible tribute to Amanda? So congratulations, Amanda, and thank you for all that you do to help Piedmont Virginia Community College students succeed. The following faculty members have retired and are being recognized tonight for their excellence in education by being awarded the title of Professor Emeritus. This includes Brian Flick, Valerie Palamountain, Bruce Robinson, Larry Tiesi, and Diane Valade. In addition to those individuals, two of our distinguished faculty members, Eric Breckhoff and Beryl Sola, were awarded Professor Emeritus posthumously, as we recognize them for their excellence, but we also grieve losing them way too early. I now turn to a special award which was established in 2004. It's called the Presidential Award for Career Excellence, also called the PACE Award. It recognizes those outstanding faculty and staff who are not only excellent at their job, but who helped establish the culture of PVCC. Their leadership and their impact transcend their individual work. They help define who we are as a college. I created the PACE Award to honor such individuals upon their retirement. And this year, it is my pleasure for us to recognize Bruce Robinson for his outstanding career. Bruce is an associate professor of information technology. He began his career at PVCC way back in 1979 as the college accountant. He served in that capacity and as an adjunct professor until 1990, when he became a full-time faculty member. During his tenure, Bruce has been the advisor for our Phi Theta Kappa chapter, leading that chapter to the highest rating possible, a 5-star chapter. He also received the Above and Beyond the Call of Duty Award in 2002, and in 2017, he was presented with the Distinguished Service Award. Students know Bruce, and they will never forget Bruce. He has worked one-on-one with countless African-American students, serving as a role model and a mentor to promote their student success. He has been a tireless advocate for these students, thus advancing the culture of student success at PVCC. For this and so much more, it is my great honor to present the PACE Award to Bruce Robinson. To all of our award recipients, congratulations. You helped make this college what it is.
It is now time to confer degrees and certificates. President Friedman, on the recommendation of the faculty of Piedmont Virginia Community College, I present to you the candidates for graduation. I certify that they have met all the requirements for their awards as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Candidates, I congratulate you on your achievement. By the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the State Board for Community Colleges, and the Piedmont Virginia Community College Board, I hereby confer the degrees and certificates with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side, signaling your new status as a graduate.
Congratulations. We will now recognize each graduate.
Dalia Abbas, Amena Ahmed Abdullah, Dina Shania Sage Abdullah, Sarah Abdullah, Anitria K. Aber, Raymond Albunader, Crystal Adams, Mohammed Adakunle, Kelsey Nicole Adkins, Morgan Adeldust, Howard Akers, Heba Alkburi, Amber Allen, Brian Allen, Willow Allen, Abdullah Al-Samarai, Silvia Alvarado Hernandez, Sally Abeck, Christopher Paul Anama, Blake Anderson, Candace Anderson, William Anderson, Krista Earhart, Yancy Argueta, Emily Frobum Armstrong, Mehrab Asif, Micaiah Athey, Aaron Athey, Lauren Atkins, Yamin Ong, Craig Babcock, Amanda Bagley, Cheyenne Baldini, Dakota Baldini, Adriana Banks, Samuel Banks, Khalil Banning, Rosanna Barber, Amanda Barden, Kimberly Barlow, Dominique Barr, Haley Barron, Jolanda Barty, Wesley Baisner, Christina Faye Bateman, Sean Bayless, Brianna Bearday, Reed Bergland, Abigail Lee Bickers, Annalise Bigler, Kelly Bishop, Ronnie Leanne Bishop, Amy Blackburn, Nina Blakey, Rachel Blakey, Christopher Bland, Jacob Bogdanoff, Mary Bolick, Stephanie Bolton, Robert Borsich, Ellie Roxanne Butkin, Darius Bowles, Elizabeth Lillian Bradford, Caleb Bronius, Jared Breeden, Reese Bressler, Shalana Brittingham, Tiffany Brookins, Nicholas Brown, Rachel Brown, Taylor Brown, Sarah Browning, Chloe Bruno, Abigail Grace Bryant, Julianne Bryant, Madeline Grace Bryant, Dustin Buck, Liam Anderson Buckley, Adrian Nicole Buckner, Evan Baumgardner, Jacob Birch, Christina Lynn Burkhard, Andrew Burns, Joseph Burns, John Burton, Michaela Butler, Juliana Buyaki, Joshua Bai, Victoria Cabell, Nora Caldwell, Hannah Grace Call, Melina Camacho, Brandy Campbell, Lauren Carpenter, Sarah Carruthers, Stephen Carter, Justin Carey, Jade Cassidy, Daniel Celentano, Gurov Chapagai, Dana Lynn Cherry, Caitlin Chespro, Herman Kichique Brizuela, Brianna Crispin, Jacob Clutterbuck, Alhina Cleveland, Victoria Cleveland, Tyler Coleman, Leanna Collier, Andrew Collings, Micah Caldwell, Angela Compton, Christopher Stephen Condulis, Bynan Connor, Daniel Consalvo, Augustine Constance, Timothy Michael Cook, Brendan Cooper, Liana Coppola, Aubrey Copson, Elise Cornelison, Bryn McHenry Cornelius, Roy Carell, Jennifer Cortez, Jennifer Castilla Flores, Brian Counts, Isaiah Cowan, Renee Kraft, Eleanor Crane, Rachel Ann Darlene Crawford, Winter Crawford, Kelsey Crow, Rayanne Crowley, Sherry Cruz, Brenda Cruz Duran, Juan Cuenca, Addison Cup, Raven Curtis, Christopher Robert Cutshaw, Evan Dagnisi, Ian Dagnisi, Evita Daly, Q Dang, Mackenzie Brooke Danko, Jacob Darby, Heather Davis, Rodney Davis, Zachary Davis, Alexis Dean, Megan Dean, Riley Deaton, Walter DiBenedetto, Zachary Decker, Catherine Delanoy, Nerium DeMayo, Quana Duval Dennis Jr., Winston Dickerson, Chelsea Dillard, David Dindo, Lillian Dobrin, Anna Doder, Sean Donahue, Garen Dorsey, Elena Douglas, Timothy Dowd, Mallory Downey, Ann Drybelbis, Kyle Alexander Dudley, Mariah Dudley, Phoebe Duffy, Chelsea Duggan, Carly Dugan Turner, Danielle Nicole Donovan, Samuel Dupuis, James Durbin, Sarah Earl, Julia Edelstein, Tyler Edge, Rachel Edwards, Nader El Sarag, Brittany Entz, Gavin Erskine, Diamond Escamilla, Mary Isabel Esplin Claros, Cody Estes, Sarah Fadhull, Audrey Fairchild, Willow Falcon Flansburgh, Lauren Fatigate, Adam Ferralli, Jared Augustus Fielding, Ross Fitzgerald, Jacob Flagg, Courtney Lynn Fletcher, Abigail Foley, Colleen Forsman, Christy Foster, Michaela Foster, Alan Friday, Anthony Franklin, Julia Frazier, Kevin Frazier, Ryan Dane Freeman, Jillian Fryer, Christina Fulcher, John Funk, Hannah Catherine Gallahue, Camille Garcia, Christian Garcia Rivera, David Gardner, Heather Garrett Redmond, Darren Gang, Sierra Giles, Anna Gitchell, Trinity Givens, Samantha Gokenauer, Mia Gonzalez, Victoria Goodman, Emily Goodson, Emily Hayden Govoruk, Heather Grabowski, Julia Graham, Megan Graham, Mary Grant, Michaela Gravis, Lindsay Grubbs, Olivia Autumn Grubbs, Uriah Guerrero, Gustavo Guevara, Benjamin Gunderson, Naresh Gurung, Dylan Hahn, Casey Halfacre, Carter Hall, Justin Hamill, Mitchell Ham, Amanda Michelle Hampton, Adam Hanger, Christine Hanna, Robin Hardy Small, Jamie Hargis, Alexi Harmon, Penny Harnois, Carrington Harris, Galena Harris, Natalie Harrison, Christina Hart, Kiana Hatchett, William Hatmaker, Joseph Andrew Haught, Taylor Hayden, Anna Heat-Dirks, Olivia Heidi, Alexander Heister, Quinn Henkel, Samantha Henley, Sierra Henson, Joel Hernandez, Kirby Herndon, Kimberly Herring, John Higginbotham, Jamie Hinson, Kristen Holberg, Marietta Hockenberry, Daniel Hawking, Crystal Hoffman, Talia Hoffman, Jacob Hollis, Causey Tyler Hope, Emma Hopkins, Victoria Horn, Phoebe Hotz, Ashley Aline Hounsell, Hazel Rose Hubbard, Samuel Huff, Amanda Humphreys, Nancy Hunt, Madeline Hutchins, Raven Heisel, Aris Indino, Ariana Jackson, Jonathan Jackson, Virginia Jackson, Michaela Jemrozchek, Erin Jarrell, Annette Jarvis, Peyton Jeffrey, Christian Johnson, Kristen Johnson, Stephen Johnson, Nicole Johnson Derrickson, Jamisha Rihanna Jones, Mia Gabrielle Jones, Sneha Joseph, Nikita Joy, Thomas Joyce, Aram Abrahim Jukadar, Jasmine Kalinchuk, Jonathan Carnes, Heather Karstetter, Joseph Keithley, Devin Kelly, Joel Kesterson, Malika Khan, Haley Kidd, Liam Kidd, Gretel King, Alexander Kinsey, Grace Kinsman, Randa Lark Kirby, Macy Kirschnick, Micah Klein, Courtney Jean Knortz, Peyton Knott, Victoria Kochan, Ibrahim Koshul, Kaden Kozlowski, Nathan Kostelak, Jillian Kozub, Samantha Kroll, Christopher Kreitzman, Cypress Kropko, Sneha Kumar, Justin Cooper, Dara Annika Kupke, Sadie Lainez Zuniga, Tracy Marie Lamoureux, Nicholas Levine, Grace Ann Alexandra Lawhorn, Kelsey Lawson, Kelton Lawson, Taylor Elizabeth Lawson, Jennifer Lane, Angela Leake, Claire Walters LeBlond, Ricardo Lee, Christina Leby, Nicholas Christopher Lyles, Amelia Lilladal, William Lilly, Jacob Lindo, Carter Litvinus, Hunter Lloyd, Alexa Lozier, Laurel Lorigan, Marie Lotter, Jennifer Renee Loughran, Joshua Loving, Skylar Lynch, Ian Lyons, Heather Mack, Julie Lynn Reed McMillan, Amy Caroline Madera, Marcus Mallory, John Marquise, Harrison Marshall, Peyton Martin, Judith Lauren Matina Armstrong, Helen Matheson, Gabrielle Matthews, Jorvin Maupin, Carrie Mae Nixtatis, Tess McCormick, Parker McCrary, Christopher McDaniel, Rebecca McDermott, Tanya Bradford McDonald, Timothy McEldowney, Catherine McGeehee, Mirijana McIntosh, Hannah McInturf, Melanie McKenna, Neil McKinney, Neil McLaughlin, Caroline Mead, El Shaddai McConan, Madeline Messier, Bria Metal, Gulam Mian, Angela Marie Michael, Benjamin Michaels, Gary Miller, Taylor Miracle, Sarish Mirza, Chad Mitchell, Nicholas Mitchell, Jane Monaghan, Allison Page Moneymaker, Chase Moore, Hannah Alicia Moore, Breck Moran, Abraham Morris, Haley Morris, Rachel Morris, Suzanne Morris, Dominique Morse, Isabella Muskell, Ismael Mumbasi Mbadinga, Christina Lynn Moxley, Tabitha Nicole Mulvaney, Frederick Moriuki, Jeremiah Murray, Jacob Musselman, Martha Matha, Trevor Myers, Connor Nieder, Ethan Nelson, Dan Wynn, Mohammed Nouri, Isabel Nitch, Cameron Odell, Aurelia Olgin Alvarez, Kendra Oliver, Matthew Oliver, Abigail Orange, Fiona O'Rourke, Jasmine Olivia Ortuno, Megan Elswick Osborne, Tulsa O'Shea, Gina Osterly, Edwin Otero, Esther Otis, Saham Pakrin, Brandon Ralph Parker, Lacey Ann Parrott, Abdul Halek Parvez, Charles Parziali, Neha Patel, Caitlin Paul, Holly Peck, Anais Pena Santiago, Wendell Pence, Jennifer Pendleton, Jonathan Perry, Adam Peters, Samantha Peterson, Sarah Carlin Phillips, Janice Elizabeth Pickens, Sophia Pineda, David Pletnick, Kaylee Marie Powell, Tyler Powell, James Power, Emily Price, Evan Pritchett, Anastasia Quinn, Maria Jeanette Ragland, Juna Ray, Kevin Ramos, Nathan Ramsey, Rachel Ramsdell, Joshua Rausch, Devontae Reeves, Eric Rebellato, Khalil Reed, Sydney Rose Reed, Amy Reifenstein, Jenna Riley, Brian Reinhardt, Matthew Rich, Candace Richards, Olivia Richards, Ann Richardson, Catherine Romano, Rebecca Roper, Tricia Rosario, Kira Roseman, Mariah Monica Ashley Ross, Caitlin Roop, Nakaya Annette Rush, Ethan Russell, Nicholas Stewart Allen Salzman, Sarah Samati, Monica Samier, Eileen Sanchez Silva, Ryan Scheib, Megan Schrader, Parker Seibert, Sebastian Salita, Brian Shamala, Francis Shaw, Tyler Shearer, Mary Sheldon, Liliana Shelton, Jennifer Shepard, Alyssa Shiflett, Gracie Austin Shiflett, Amanda Shiflett, Shakrula Shirzad, Annette Renee Sikorsky, Ronald Wayne Simpson Jr., Catherine Sipe, Whitney Sipe, Brandy Cison, Juliana Scuba, Angela Smith, Cora Smith, Daniel Smith, John Smith, Nicole Smith, Nicholas Summers, Anna Helena Spitelli, Caitlin Nicole Sprouse, Mackenzie Sprouse, Stephen Sprouse, Donald Stafford, Jillian Stanislaus, Tara Stearns, Colleen Stevens, William Stewart, John Stoke, Madison Jane Stoltz, Alana Stone, Margaret Stone, Travis Stone, Ainsley Strand, Catherine Elaney Strickland, Samantha Strobing, Jillian Stutz, Michael John Subu, Jennifer Sullivan, Danielle Summers, Sean Surrey, Keegan Sutton, Christopher Swansiger, Leah Swanson, Alexandra Silvan, Alyssa Sylvester, Bryson Talbert, Susma Tamang, Nicole Tarmina, Valerie Dean Taylor, Jill Tebenkamp, Rachel Tedford, Anna Tepedino, Christian Tessier, Bronwyn Tharp, Sydney Thompson, Amanda Thorsted, Joshua Thurston, Jessica Renee Tibbs, Julia Tomlinson, Ashley Toms, Neem Trang Tran, Richard Tucker, Stephanie Tercios Escobar, Michael Turner, Zachary Turner, Cornell Edward Tyler, Ariel Urban, Christian Vance, Tyler Varney, Jenna Velasquez, Christy Vai, Sarah Vogel-Gisang, Brooke Vollmer, Ashley Wagner, Ellie Walker, Taylor Ward, Katie Waters, Amy Weisenberger, Julie Welcher, Kenneth Westby, Erica Beatrice Whalen, Hannah White, Brianna Wilcoxon, Jacob Willard, Ashley Williams, Cara Williams, Alicia Marie Williams Prince, Pier Giorgio Wilson, Bridget Winkler, Mackenzie Winsemius, Sarah Wittig, Kayla Wolf, Evan Woolerton, Helen Wood, Paul Wood, Joshua Wright, Topanga Wright, Woo Jun Kyu, Cassandra Wyant, Joseph Wyant, Linda Yaboa, Dawa Yeonjun, Dirk Yonke, Isa Yebu Yusuf, Trent Zakalars, Nelson Zambrana, Shing John, Heidi Carmel Zmick,